Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Oh, there's the video. Some of you should start seeing it. I see Rosie. Okay, I think we're all good now. Morning, Rosie. Oh, there's some more people. Lisa's here. It's funny, it always is so random at who it shows me when they arrive. I've never quite figured it out. I'm guessing it's people who comment more, and the people who never say anything, I just don't see them. But when someone is a commenter, then I tend to see when they show up for the meeting, drawing, whatever we call this these days. Let's see. So, only a couple announcements. Sip and Draw is tomorrow, 8 p.m. Pacific time. And we are doing, Elvira. Look at my shirt. Elvira. Yeah, I love Elvira. So, Elvira drawing tomorrow night. And then the only other thing is the stickers. There's stickers. I haven't seen too many orders. I really kind of thought the stickers were going to be a hit and a bunch would get ordered, but guess I was wrong. If you're confused by the ordering process, just let me know. It is just a Google form. You fill it out so I have your info because I'm handling all of the sticker orders. I'm mailing them out from my house. So you order your stickers, you fill out that whole form, and then at the bottom it'll say, how are you paying? I just need you to tell me how you are paying so that way I can match things up, and then your next step is going and paying. So if you say you're paying on PayPal, then go to PayPal and send it. If you say you're paying on Venmo, then go to that Google form. It's not an invoice. It's not a way to pay. It's just a way for me to see who's ordering, and then I'll match up the orders with the payments like this, and then I'll send it all out. So I'm going to post that as an announcement. Again, I'm going to make a lot of announcements on it. I ordered all these stickers. People seemed really excited for stickers, so I ordered quite a few of them, and I'm not seeing a lot of orders. So I'm going to keep plugging the stickers. But yeah, that's really it. It's only announcement. Sip and Draw on Saturday. Order yourself some Draw with Stacy stickers. That's all I got. So we're going to do a zombie coloring page today, doodle sheet. It was a little bit tricky. I thought it would be easy at first, and then I had a really hard time coming up with things that were zombie-ish. So it worked out. But you can do this in pen if you'd like. I'm going to be doing it in pen. There's really only like one. I wish you could order multiples. You can. I mean, I wonder if there's a way for me to put a note. You could just fill out the form again. I don't know. I'll have to see on the multiples thing. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. So, okay, back to the zombie thing. Sorry, I got sidetracked by the multiples. I couldn't figure that out myself. I mean, the thing is whatever you pay for, if let's say you wanted 10 of the yellow ones, they're $3 each, but I'm basically saying 2 stickers for $5. So go $25, right, for 10. Was that good math? I'm not good at math, guys. Just pay the $25, and then however you're paying, if it's Venmo, if it's PayPal, whatever, just leave a note. There's always a note section, and just say, I would actually like, and I'm paying for 10 of the yellow stickers, or whatever. You could do that as well. Okay, back to the zombies. Sometimes I feel like a zombie. Okay, anyway. We are doing our pen. You can do pencil if you like. But I will be drawing in pen. Nothing is too hard on this to do in pen. A couple things, but I think you can all pull it off. So I am going to start with probably, I guess, one of maybe the trickier ones. So it is working. My husband kind of fixed it. It could break at any second. Something's wrong with the switch, so it does still go out. Okay, I'm like fighting everything this morning. Sorry. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to do like the hand coming out of the ground. So I'm going to put 2 lines that kind of flare out. Because an arm, you know, it flares out, it gets bigger. And now, of course, our trickier part, we're going to do this side of the hand. So you're doing a curved line that comes out. And then you've got the thumb. Today is apparently sound effects day. So I am going to bring a line that comes down a little bit into the wrist and comes more out. So this is a little less dramatic. This is a little more dramatic. And I'm kind of doing the hand like this with the thumb bent. So see that shape? So we're going to do the thumb next. So we're going to come and curve this in. Then we're going to do this meaty part of the thumb. So we're going to put a little like curved line in there. Again, this is our one shape that's like a little bit more complicated. And then finish with a line up here. I mean, it's not completely finished, but see, now you've got that thumb. And I'm going to give these fingers like really rugged, long, broken nails. So from this space, I'm going to do a little zigzag that comes around. See that? And then you'll connect this up. And now you have a thumb. You're seeing side of the nail. Sometimes when you are drawing hands, I mean, hands are kind of the most difficult thing to draw. Just keep looking at your own hand, like, okay, what would I do next? And where do I need to put different little lines to have it look a little bit more like a hand? Like I'm going to do a line that kind of comes up right there for like the, you know, just your palm lines. And then the fingers, I'm going to put a little bit of curve to that pinky, so a little curved hot dog shape. But these don't need to look perfect. Like it's a zombie, so it can be kind of decayed, it can be kind of funky. You could have a finger missing. And I'm just doing these kind of curving down into the hand. You got pinky, you got ring finger. Next finger is middle finger, so it's going to be the longest. And then you come down into that pointer finger. And then much like I did the nail here, I want to show nails. I have no nails now, but I want to show nails off of the tip. So I would just see them off of the back here. So then they have those kind of like rugged claws. And now start doing some of your lines. So we all have these like cluster of lines on our knuckles. So I'm going to put 3 little lines on that knuckle. And then we all have our lines on our fingers. You have, you know, the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to put those little joint lines in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here's your Stacy fun fact of the day. My pinky has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Weird, huh? And now I want this to look even more kind of like gruesome, so to speak. So I'm going to draw a bone. I'm going to do go ahead and do a line and a line. And then we're going to just do that little like hump for the bone at the top and at the bottom. And then around this, I'm going to put this really rugged, wavy line as if we're seeing like the arm is ripped open. So if I was coloring this, I would color your skin tone. I would probably color this red or very pink and then leave the bone white. Or you could also do kind of that green zombie, whatever skin tone you want to do. You could even have it kind of decaying. So maybe it's normal skin tone with a little bit of green. And then I want this to look like it's coming out of the dirt. And so I'm going to extend this line just a little bit so I have room for my dirt mound. And then for the dirt mound, I'm just doing like wavy pile. You can put more little waves inside here. So there we go. We knocked out a hand, you guys. Now, let's do kind of a grave. A lot of times you see zombies, you know, like think of the song Thriller. The zombies kind of come out of the grave. So I'm going to do just kind of a wavy pile. That's my pile of dirt. And then I'm going to put a headstone. So I'm going to do a hot dog tip, a big hot dog tip. And I want some dimension on this. So coming off of the back of this hot dog tip, I'm going to do another line that comes out and down and goes back in. And then you can write anything you want on your gravestone. So you could write something really funny. You could write your name and then some dates, make up something goofy. I'm just going to do the RIP for rest in peace. And now I want to add a couple little details here. So I'm going to add a curved line and do a circle off of that line. And then your little hot dog tips all the way around for like a daisy that's growing out of the dirt. You could also have a daisy laying as if somebody put flowers on the grave. And then I'm going to put a little curved line here. And I'm going to put a worm. So just a squiggly wave, and then I just put lines down my worm because worms always look like they are kind of broken into sections. And then I'm just going to do other little lines in the dirt. You could put some little dots for like the texture of the dirt. Now, if you've ever watched any zombie movie or show, there's always a sign warning people. So I'm going to draw a rectangle with curved edges. Oh, I just realized I dropped my table. No wonder it feels like it's at such a weird angle. There we go. That was better. Felt so far away. Maybe one more would be even better. Inside of this, I'm going to add another border. And then we'll do 2 rectangles off the bottom, so they're like the part that's holding the sign up. You could even do some of that squiggly grass on the bottom. And then I'm just going to write in mine, again, just putting it down there in pen. If it works out, it does. If it doesn't, oh well. So zombie. Add that exclamation point to fill the space. And you could write something different on your sign if you want. I just like having that kind of zombie warning sign. Now, when you ever watch zombie shows, there's always these symbols. I don't know what they mean. The hazards, I have no idea, but we're going to do one of them here. So I'm going to draw a circle. I'll do another smaller circle in the center. And then we're going to have a kind of a curved line that goes up over the top, comes up, and then connects. Have one over this way, curve. Connect. And one over this way. And those didn't really all end up even, but here's the thing, is I'm going to color all of this background space in black. So what I can do here, these are like little adjustments you can make since you're coming in with pen when you're coloring a lot of the background space black is I'm going to put another line in there to make it so it matches up more with the size. And then I'm going to go ahead and get a pen. And then see, once I color that in, you won't even notice that I made that little mistake. And then I would probably color these little things in. They're either colored in yellow or red. I can't remember. There's some sort of like hazard symbol. Maybe someone in here knows exactly what they are. I'll go ahead and color this all in. Remember, after the drawing, I will load the drawing as a coloring page for those that just want to color it. Almost done. This gives you guys a little chance to catch up though if you fell behind or you showed up late. And there we go. There's our little weird hazard symbol. Okay. Next up, we do want to put some weapons, because in any zombie movie, people are always fighting off the zombies with their weapons. So I am going to do a long curved rectangle. And then I'm going to, you can close it off with a line. And then a little bit smaller on the inside, I'm going to draw coming off of, no, I want a little space. I'm going to leave a space and draw a long line. That curves back, so it's like a blade. And you can close this. So see, now I have this gap here, but what that becomes is it becomes that little attachment. Swords always have that piece that goes around the edge, the guard for the hand. And then I'll put like a little line in here, and then let's do some lines this way, like the sword is maybe wrapped in rope or wrapped in leather. And then another one, I'm going to put one right here. We're going to do a baseball bat. So we're going to have a line that comes up and then gradually gets bigger out. And then comes back in. I made that so screwy. Woo-wee! That's a wonky shape right there. And then we're going to do the bottom of the bat. Now the good thing about this crazy shape is I'm going to put lines going at an angle back and forth, all the way up. I'm going to go the other way. And then I'm going to put spikes, basically as if my baseball bat is wrapped in barbed wire. You can put little spikes on the inside, just do lots of little dashes here and there. And then look at that wonky shape that I made. You hardly notice because it has all of this detail on it now. Embrace the wonk. See? I mean, a zombie hand. It should be wonky. Let's do over here. I'm going to draw a cross. So I'm going to do a rectangle this way. I'm going to put a rectangle up above it, kind of somewhat centered. And then coming down, jump your line and then continue this line. Jump your line, continue. I'll put that little grassy scribbles. And I want this to look like it's made of wood because, again, in zombie movies, a lot of times, you know, they're burying somebody and they make these little handmade wood crosses. So I'm going to do 2 little circles as if this is nailed in. And then I'll just put some like wood grain lines going down. And then some coming across. There's no rhyme or reason to how many or where they go. Now, you cannot have a zombie drawing without a zombie. So I'm going to start with this wavy line. And then from this wavy line, I'm going to come out, in, so I'm doing that skull shape. And this can look wonky. It's a zombie. He's dead. This right here, we're going to put another wavy line coming across. I'm going to put a circle right here and a big circle next to it. Inside of this, I'm going to put another circle and I'm going to color this edge in black. Same over here, a little trimmed edge, and then color it in black. I'm going to have another circle inside of this that I color in, but I'm going to leave a little circle of light. And then this one, I'm just going to have the tiniest dot inside. So those are his 2 eyes. His nostrils will be 2 little drops. 2 tiny little teardrop shapes. I'll put this wiggly line for his mouth. And same thing as I did with his eyes, I'm going to trim this out. And color it in black. And then I can do some teeth wherever I want them to be. He's cute. And then some little wavy brain lines. Maybe a little bit of drool. coming off his mouth. I'll put an ear. So just that little hot dog shaped tip right here. And then on this side, I'm going to make it look like the ear is falling off his face. So I'm going to do a rough line and then that ear shape as if the ear is like hanging off his head. He's about to lose his ear. We're going to keep his body nice and simple. I'm going to just do a rectangle for the shirt, a line coming out with a curved hand, some finger lines. Same on this side. Do some pants, so extend this line down. Put like a V in the middle to break up the legs, close them off, and then just give him some basic curved feet. Now you could do more detail here. You could give him missing limbs. I'm going to put a rip in his pants, so I'm just doing this zigzag patchwork right here. And then, just for an added element of humor, I'm going to write on his shirt. Wear a mask. And since we're telling people to wear a mask on this drawing, I'm going to draw over off to the side of him a circle. I'll put another circle inside of it and another circle inside of that. Some little lines. Add some dimension off to the side, so just a little line that kind of is around this side of it. And then an oval that fits on there. Inside of this oval, you'll do 2 eye holes. This is one of those masks you always see in the zombie movies. I'm going to add a little depth here too. Hi, Connor. And then I'm going to just do a detail line that comes between the eyes and a detail line here. And that's our like gas mask. And rip this out. Let's have him saying something. So I'm going to do the little V, and then I'm going to write brains are yummy. And how about on this? I'm going to do Can you give me a hand? There is another little symbol. We'll draw it kind of on the smaller side over here. We're going to do a circle. And another circle inside of it. And then you do this horseshoe shape this way, this way, and this way. And then you can actually make these a little bit thicker on that back end. They all kind of end up touching almost. Make that circle on the inside a little bit thicker. Just like that. And then lastly, how about up here? We've done one of these before, but we'll do another. Let's just put a circle. A circle inside of it. Another circle inside of that I'm going to color in mostly black, leaving just a little circle of white. So I'm doing an eyeball, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have like as if the eye was ripped out. I know it's gross, guys, but you know, it's zombies and Halloween. So I would color this all really red down here. And then we're going to make this kind of bloodshot, but we're going to put little wavy, almost like worm shapes on the eye. So then you would leave, I would color these in red, I would color this in red, and then I would leave this part white, but I might make the eye like green or something so it looks like it's kind of infected or sick or what have you. So that is our zombie coloring sheet, our doodle page. You could definitely add more to this. You could add other little messages. You could draw other weapons. I didn't do any guns or anything like that. Add other little details, but kind of fun. So there you have it. So don't forget, tomorrow there is a sip and draw, 8 p.m. We are doing Elvira. I will also post another piece of information about the stickers. Don't forget to order your stickers. I can't wait to see them on your water bottles or wherever you might be putting them. Maybe you're putting it on your art journal that you've been using for the drawings. So thank you very much, and I will see you guys on Saturday, or I'll see you next Wednesday. And my patrons, I will see you guys for another live video on Monday at 11:30, and you will be receiving information on that on Sunday. So happy drawing, guys.